Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm very excited today because one of the carers who is a member of my private coaching program has just received her COS, which is the certificate of sponsorship today to apply for a new UK visa with her husband and son. So I'm going to share with you in this video how long it's taken, the job, the trust and everything. So that if you're also watching this and you're applying for UK jobs, whether you're in the UK or out, you know exactly what the process is. So if you're interested, by the way, this information, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I am interested to know more, and I'll send all the details your way because I'm a huge enthusiast when it comes to the best jobs in the UK, the best employers in the UK, but most importantly, the best career progression opportunities in the UK so that you can work less, earn more, and retire early. Because I also relocated to the UK 14 years ago. I've got 16 years of experience in healthcare, and I was working 40 hours a week, earning £16,000 per year. But right now, I've progressed to an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job, and I'm currently earning over £150,000 per year. And I'm sharing this as motivation to say to you, you may be struggling now, but there is light at the end of that tunnel. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I deserve the best, because you can only achieve as much as you feel that you are deserving of. So this particular carer, which job is it for? How long has she been applying? Look, let me just say something. The pre-employment checks alone took 5 weeks because one of the employers that she's had in the UK was delaying to give a reference. We had lots of issues getting references, and I think this is a big challenge. So if you're watching this and you're in the UK, you've got an employer that is a bit funny, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're getting ready for the references because it's not easy. Those references are mandatory, and this caused a massive delay of 5 whole weeks. But anyway, I'll tell you everything else. So in terms of, by the way, the best opportunities in the UK right now, there are free courses that are open. There's nursing, there's midwifery, there's, pharmacy, there's a new course that was announced in medicine, there's occupational therapy, there's quite a lot going on. And these courses, you get paid to work and study at the same time. You don't pay any tuition fees, and it's worth applying. So if you don't know about them or you're interested, just leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to study for free in the UK, and I'll send the details your way. I also have a free group, by the way, on Telegram. You can join, you can chat, you can interact, you can ask questions, you can get feedback in real time, and also updates as they become available for those UK jobs, career progression opportunities, visa sponsorship, and all of that. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need support with UK jobs, but I've dropped the link in the comment section, or simply head over to Telegram, by the way, type Nurse Melvis Career Coaching, the group will pop up, and then you can join that way. It's the same as my website as well, Nurse Melvis Career Coaching. So if you need one-to-one support, obviously, with these UK jobs, that is my expertise. That is what I do. And I also, by the way, offer consulting to UK companies, universities, healthcare organizations, supporting their staff with career progression strategies. So like I said, I know what I'm talking about. Now, this particular carer, by the way, to put this into context, she's in the UK at the moment. So she's not out of the UK, and she's got a graduate visa. So she studied a management degree in the UK, came with her, husband, had a baby while she was here in the UK. And so it's not so much of an issue because, the child's got a UK birth certificate. And while you don't get citizenship immediately at birth in the UK, there are many privileges for a child that is born in this country compared to children that you're bringing from overseas. So her child is fine, he can even go on without a visa. That's absolutely okay. So she needed, she contacted me and said, hey, Nurse Melvis, I've watched lots of your videos. Even before I came to the UK, I was very motivated by your own journey, and I wanted to get into nursing. I applied for a nursing course, didn't get through. So I decided to come to the UK, through a master's program that, allowed obviously her to bring her husband, came here, had a baby. She's completed her master's and joined my private coaching program. Luckily, her graduate visa expires next year. So if you're watching this and you need to switch your visa, let me tell you something. You don't know how long it's going to take, and it will end up taking a lot longer than you anticipate. The whole process from when she joined my coaching program to today has taken 6 months, just to put this into context. And the biggest delay was from one referee, because to get one of the references back, they wanted two. It took 5 weeks for the manager to actually respond. So that caused a delay. And these are things that you cannot foresee, but there are things that can happen. So get ready and get started applying as early as possible, because it's not easy. Things will end up taking a lot longer. So again, if you need support, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need support to apply. Also share this with your loved ones so they are aware. If you're out of the UK, as you may already know, you can only apply for carer jobs within acute healthcare settings, you can't apply within social care. But if you're in the UK, you can apply in all settings. The only difference is if you've got dependents, you can only apply within acute care. If you want to know more about this, by the way, just leave a comment in the comment section and say more about UK carer jobs, because the data from the UK Office for National Statistics confirms that over 90% of people that come to the UK on a student visa and succeed to switch their visa are switching into healthcare. So healthcare is a gold mine, and that is why they have many of the free courses, because the demand is very, very high, and the current government is prioritizing putting more money to train more people instead of recruitment. So you need to be very aware, because where the government's interest is going, where money is going, that is where opportunity follows. And that's why I'm here to ensure that you know what to focus on. So again, if you're interested in healthcare jobs, that's going to give you a significant chance of success, whether it's to study those courses or to get visa sponsorship, or just as a career to have access to career progression opportunities, especially if you're an immigrant like myself. So again, just leave a comment and say I'm interested in healthcare jobs. So this particular carer, so she's applied, went through the whole process. It took 2 months for her to get 4 interviews. Of those, so lots of unfortunate emails, so many of them. She applied for many jobs. I did reviews. I did a sample supporting statement for her, looked at some of the applications, many unfortunate emails, and I was like, don't worry, this is the process. All jobs you apply for will not come back to you, unfortunately. So keep on going. It was a very, very challenging journey. It's all ended well now, but it's quite challenging when you're going through this process. And if you're in my private coaching program still applying, you know what I always say, keep going. You would have more unfortunate emails than the interviews. But remember, at the end of the day, you only need one job, you only need one COS, you only need one employment. So keep applying. So she got these interviews. One interview was unsuccessful. One was successful, the other one was successful, but they were like, she's going to be on this waiting list, and then they'll see how it goes with the COS, and there were lots of complications, but luckily she had this one that was already okay. So I was like, you just proceed. That's why it's good to apply for different opportunities, so that as different employers are giving different feedback, you are kind of ready. And by the way, I've got a support group called the Work From Home Tribe as well, which is there to help you get started earning extra money from home. I'm doing a live class for this on Wednesday this week about how you can get started with work from home jobs, remote opportunities, side hustles as well, because there's a lot of money in them. These jobs we're talking about for visa sponsorship, they are there to help you with visa sponsorship, obviously, and get that citizenship, at the end, but they don't come with the money. The money is in the remote jobs. And I currently, by the way, earn about £15,000 a month from these work from home jobs. So if you've not registered, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to make more money from home, and I'll send the details your way. Also share this with your loved ones. And when you register today, you have access to the links, the companies that are recruiting globally. I put CV samples, I put cover letter samples, I put free courses in things like data entry, data analytics, everything you need to get started earning money from home. So during the live class, we'll go through the companies, I'll do screen shares, I'll answer your questions. If you're on visa sponsorship, which ones can you do? How do you get started? Everything that you need to start making money from home. I have 8 years of experience in these work from home jobs. And apart from getting into nursing, starting work from home jobs was the single best decision I ever made 8 years ago in the UK. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to attend a live masterclass, and I'll send the details your way. But so obviously this particular trust, by the way, is a London trust, because I was talking about career progression, and our goal right now going forward is when she does her onboarding, we'll be focusing on getting her into a nursing course, because ultimately she would love to become a nurse in the UK, so that she can then progress in her career. She also wants to become an advanced nurse practitioner like me, because obviously it's one of the highest paying jobs, obviously, in nursing, and it opens up thousands of opportunities, and you would never see a nurse practitioner that is complaining about low pay, because the job is very high paying in all countries. So again, you want to make sure that you are thinking about good career progression prospects, and you're really, really planning out. So, and obviously this job is a support worker job within the maternity unit. So a maternity support worker job, and it's a job that I've done lots of videos about, to say it gives visa sponsorship. You can apply. It's entry level. It's, men and women as well. So there are lots of opportunities in the UK, but the application process can be challenging. But if you're watching my videos, you're resilient, you're part of the top 1%, you know that it's hard, but you need to be willing and ready to put in the effort, because it's worth it in the end. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I deserve the best, because yes, you do. And so what do you think about this, by the way? I just wanted to share it with you to say, don't despair. They're still giving COS. The COS itself took 2 weeks, by the way, from when she completed the pre-employment checks. And if you need support, contact me at Nurse Melvis Career Coaching, and I can give you that one-to-one guide.